Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing everything you need to know about Remy's special delivery service, or as I call it, Remy Eats. This was something that came out in the recent update, and there was a lot of confusion for me at least. Maybe you knew what to do from the very start, but when I first booted up the game on update day, I was going through all of the new updates and things that were added to the game, and I was so excited about all the things that I completely did the wrong things when it came to Remy's special delivery quests, and I actually screwed up and had to actually wait a couple days before I could even progress my quest because I didn't read or pay attention to what I was doing. So I wanted to make a video about my experience, and if you haven't gotten to this point yet, hopefully it can prevent you from making the same mistake that I did and help you get these items quicker than waiting an extremely long time to get enough wrought iron to acquire these items. They are quite expensive, and the statue is 100 wrought iron to craft, which my luck would take about a couple months. So we got it done a little bit quicker. It did take us a little while, but I will go through all that with you. So let's go ahead and start out taking a look at Remy's quest and that initial quest and see what is going on in the valley. No, I'm not trying to turn that on.
Hey, it's you!
You're getting to be a pretty good chef. Feel like you're ready for a challenge, of course. Open up a new culinary possibilities by testing your cooking skills each day. And since you're a pro now, I won't be giving you the recipes first. You'll have to figure them out yourself. Don't worry, I'm not asking you to work for free. If this works, we'll both get rewarded. What do you say? Yes, chef. Let's do it. Before we get started, feast your eyes on the old recipe I found in the stockroom. Thought you weren't giving me recipes.
This place is no Paris,
Okay.
but I can work with it.
Mysterious menu that Remy found in the basement of his restaurant. Look at that statue. Those chairs. We need these items. I need this right now.
Bonjour.
What? Did you see that?
Ah.
When you opened up the menu, all these memories started rushing back. Jeremy used to have a whole seating area out around it with tons of tables and chairs and an incredible statue. I knew it. I knew something was missing from the restaurant. It looked amazing. It was. I remember it was all made out of a special extra shiny and durable metal called wrought iron. Mr. McDuck helped me order it, but it costs a whole lot of star coins. That's what we can do for the cooking challenges. Won't be able to make enough star coins to make everything as impressive as that seating area by just serving folks in the restaurant. We need to start taking mobile orders. That's a great idea. My cooking may be based in tradition, but I'm all about innovation too. Okay, we need to start by getting the word out. Why don't you make some free sample deliveries around the village? And remember, this is a challenge of all your culinary skills, so you'll want to figure out the recipes yourself.
I wonder
Good
what
luck.
sort of special ingredients grow here.
Make something for Elsa with slush ice. Bring a dessert to Belle. Make a meal with fish for Nala. And a 5-star meal for Ariel. Interesting. Return to Remy. Where you at? My valley is so messy. Alright, let's see.
Bonjour.
Nice work. What you got for me? Thanks for the ingots. It's wrought iron. It's no, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
We get iron ingots for free? Try building
You're
something?
always
Oh
welcome to
my
come.
gosh! Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, so after completing the introductory quest where he wants us to make those items and kind of market the new service to the Valley members, we actually get 6 wrought iron from Remy, and then he asks us to use those wrought iron to go craft some items. And the items are the chairs or the tables. If you do what I did and craft a bunch of wrought iron fencing, it will not progress your quest. Additionally, if you make the mistake that I did and not understand that even though the wrought iron looks very similar to iron ingot, they are slightly different in coloration and in purpose. So, inside of the crafting table, it actually has iron ingot listed twice. This is not a mistake in their wording. It is not a way that you can craft wrought iron. The only way that you can get wrought iron is by doing Remy's daily quest. And you get one per day, and you get a reward from the villager that you deliver the items to, and you get wrought iron from Remy once you're completed. So that is the only way that you can get wrought iron, is once per day through that special quest. So let's go ahead and take a look at a crafting table. See if I have one in here. Okay, it doesn't look like I have one on me. So let's go ahead and go over to my house. Once we complete that introductory delivering the promotional goods around the valley, we unlock new recipes for the chairs, the uh, tables, the marble slab pieces for the floor, and the statue, along with the fencing. Additionally, if you pay attention, you unlock an iron ingot recipe. So we have the original iron ingot recipe here that we craft with iron ore and coal ore. There's additionally another way that you can craft iron ingots, and these are the basic iron ingots that you can do with that other recipe. But this converts your wrought iron, that very rare iron that you get from Remy, into regular iron ingot. I made the mistake of crafting a bunch of fencing and then thinking, oh, I can convert my iron ingot to wrought iron, and did this, not understanding that it is not a mistake in the wording. This is going to take your wrought iron and make it into iron ingots. So don't ever do this. I don't think this is ever going to be a case where we would want to do this, unless there comes a time when you have a ton of wrought iron that you have no use for. But even then, because it's so rare and you can only get so much per day from one quest, I would hold on to them indefinitely, and maybe in the future they'll open it up to where we can get more craftables with wrought iron from Remy in the future. But if you craft everything you want, just hold on to your wrought iron and just stockpile it for a rainy day. So that's first. Don't make that mistake. Secondly, the only way to progress your storyline with Remy is to craft the chairs or tables. So you can craft one of each of these with, well, actually, you can't. So the wrought iron tables are 15 each. The chairs are 5 each. So the only thing that you can really craft to progress your mission there is one of the chairs. So use five wrought iron and craft one of these chairs, either the Parisian one or the ornate Parisian one with the arms, and then return back to Remy and he'll give you some additional wrought iron. From my playthrough, I got 6 for completing the delivery portion at the intro, and then 3 more for finishing the intro quest by crafting and placing the chair near Remy's restaurant. Then from there, it turns into a daily quest. So you need to collect enough to progress as much as you want with this. So if you want 1 table and 4 chairs, you would need to get 15 for the table and then 5 for each chair. If you want multiple tables, you'll need to save up for quite a while to craft those. The little walkway slabs are only 2 wrought iron each, and you get 4 of the slabs. And then the big one is the ornate Parisian statue, which is 100 wrought iron for 1 statue. If you're anything like me and you're impatient and you want at least one of everything in your valley as soon as possible and don't want to wait months to get a statue, the way that I completed it was by going into multiplayer and waiting around in one biome so that the pixel shards only spawned in the area that we were in. And then every few minutes, I would say 10 to 15, I would go around, collect all the pixel shards I saw, and then wait it again. During that time, you can maybe pick a biome that's least decorated. I went for the Glade of Trust. The Forgotten Lands would also be a good option because the dark flooring in the biome allows you to easily spot those pixel shards. And while you're there, you can maybe do some mining and fishing with your friend. I did this with my husband, but if you have friends that play this game, or if you don't know people in real life that play this game, and there's tons of communities with discords that you could reach out to, potentially go and farm the pixel shards in multiplayer with. I would recommend, trying to fill them out if you're not already a member of those communities, just to make sure that there aren't any like bad actors or anything to where you got to worry about anything. But from what I've seen from the communities that I'm in, they're really nice, and lots of times will open up their valley to do these sort of things. So I did that over the course of a couple of days, and actually yesterday was able to get enough pixel shards to craft enough of the pixel shard duplicates to craft it without having all those wrought iron. So if you're going to be doing that method, I would not recommend doing the 5 for 5. So 5 shards, you get 5 duplicates. I would do the larger one where you are investing 10 pixel shards but getting 12 duplicates. So you're getting 2 bonus duplicates by doing this one instead. And then get as many as you need. And once you have enough combined with your wrought iron, you can then go to the furniture tab and select, for instance, the statue and make it without having 100 wrought iron by using those duplicates. And I have a video footage here of me doing just that so that you can see exactly what that process looks like. So I hope that this video was helpful and that you learned something, or at least were forewarned before making the mistake that I did, because I know the struggle is real when it comes to the wrought iron grind, it being a daily challenge that you can only do once, and the rewards are so minuscule that it may not seem worth it. I've done multiple days where I've done, 3 5-star meals for villagers and only got 1,000 star coins and 1 wrought iron. It just doesn't feel worth it. And I'm like, I can sell these meals for more than the money that I'm getting from it. And the wrought iron for me tends to be 1 to 3 is what I tend to get. And with that, there was one where I had to make 25 meals and I got 10,000 star coins, which again is nice, but I probably could have sold them for more potentially and only got 2 wrought iron. It's just really a huge discrepancy between the amount of effort and the amount of reward that you get. Some of them don't even have you cooking meals. I've had to retrieve flowers for Remy and stuff, but at the end of the day, I really hope that they change the reward system on this, and or make it to where it's a repeatable quest that you can do every day, so that you're not having to wait so long, because I know that farming for pixel shards is extremely frustrating process. So hopefully that comes in the future. If not, there is that workaround, or just patiently plugging away at it, unfortunately. But that'll pretty much do it for this video. I again hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!